You know what
What you think your most craziest purchase was?
My Rolls Royce.
The Rolls.
Yeah.
Okay,
My Rolls Royce.
Rolls.
Other than that, I'm trying to get out the habit, but jewelry is another one.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I got the cribs, all that stuff.
Welcome to the Lavish Eats Podcast. We can talk about anything, but we love to talk about how we get to a bag. It is your normal host, A-Rod. And you know I got...
It's your boy Just, a.k.a. Out the Mud.
Yes, sir. And you know I got...
Yeah, your boy Jamil, man. Everybody know oatmeal, 2-cup millie, whatever you want to call it, man. I'm in the building.
In the building. Man, appreciate y'all for coming, man.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's start from the top, man. I guess, where you from?
From Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Connecticut, okay.
Yeah. Been out here since 2016.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What brought you today?
I used to cut hair. I used to be a barber my whole life. I was 9. I started cutting hair in the barbershop since 15. I kind of built a name for myself out of, being a barber in my city. And I started cutting hair for like little B-list, A-list rappers and stuff like that. And I always was getting called to cut people hair in like LA and Atlanta. Yeah, it was starting to become a lot. Matter of fact, it's so funny. One of the artists we had an interview with my boy right here, man.
That's how we met.
Yeah. That's funny because I'm talking to you and not even realizing that he part of the journey of my move.
Mm-hmm. That's hard. And
then it's funny. One of the artists, my boy Sholey, shout out to him, S500 Sholey. We had an interview with him. Yeah. For a record deal. And this was in the midst of me always traveling between Atlanta and LA, stuff like that. Yeah. Cutting hair. And I guess like during a little interview or stuff like that, with the music stuff, with the artist that I was with on some barbering, cutting hair stuff, I guess a shift from them talking about music to like whatever I was.
You be like, I'm like, okay, I got the artist stuff. I'm like, what everybody do? He was like, I cut hair. Yeah. So he was talking about the cutting hair stuff. I was like, man, I gotta come check you out. But a lot of times you just say that just out conversation. It be full of cap. You know what I'm saying? Be fully cap. Yeah, be fully cap. You be just like, I gotta check you out. Let me get to that.
It just sounds good.
Yeah, it just sounds good. It just becomes a conversation piece. Funny. And then one day I was like, damn, let me hit fam up. So I hit him up and I pull up to the barbershop. He like, just pull up. Yeah. So I pulled up and I was like, dang. You know how your barber bring you back to life?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was like, dang, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't even know my hairline looked like that. You know what I'm saying?
So he got you right.
2016. I was getting into that. And then I moved out here. Like I said, I was traveling back and forth, LA, all that. And I really wanted to move to LA. It was just, at the time, I didn't realize the cost of living out there. You gotta have a different kind of bag.
Yeah, LA's different.
So at the time, I really, Atlanta just made more sense. And then in the midst of all of that, that's how I had met him, what he talking about. And then I had ended up moving down here in 2016 to Atlanta. And, making a way, living out of myself on cutting hair. I was fortunate enough to, build a nice little portfolio with kind of a lot of little today's celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of like movie sets. It's a lot to name, but you name it, I done probably worked with them. Ross, Diddy, Lil Baby, the Migos, Q Money, Wife and Lucci. My list with cutting hair, it was crazy. On top of like the movie sets and all that. So I kind of just build a strong portfolio with barbering. Yeah. And then started testing my waters with my entrepreneur niche out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
Building that network.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally a celebrity barber.
Yeah, I don't like to say that though, because a lot of the celebrities, they'll go to whoever. You get what I'm saying? Like whoever's available. A lot of celebrities got maybe 5-10 barbers. There's very few celebrities that keep the same barber. Like Steve. There are a few celebrities that keep the same barber, but a lot of celebrities that's on the road, moving around, all different countries.
They got they designated dude in that city.
They might have their manager make a post like need a barber. You get what I'm saying? So I just was fortunate enough where my work speak for itself that whenever people was in certain cities or towns or even visiting Atlanta,
they knew to come see you.
They knew to come see me, or somebody referred them to me or whatever. So I ended up building a portfolio that was big off of cutting hair like that.
Got you.
Not for nothing, like nobody's fucking with me.
No, for sure. That's how you gotta be. Sure. The barber game, it's like the music.
That's how I met him.
It's competitive.
Man, dude looked at my head. He was just like, "Yeah, I promise I can get you right."
Yeah, bro. Man,
if I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to cut some hair.
For sure. You still cutting now?
Nah, I'm retired. This year, 2 or 3 years, circa 2 years. I've been September made 2 years. I was retired. I just ain't have the time no more, man. The love stopped really being there because right now barbering is like one of those things where it's like it's a hustle. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I come from the era where you really had to put in the work. There was no social media. You really had to cut hair. Mm-hmm. I was young cutting hair, so it was like back in those times growing up cutting hair. Imagine being 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in a barbershop as being a grown man. You're not going to that kid over there in the corner that's cutting hair. You get what I'm saying? I had to really prove myself. Right. And I had to really show that work ethic and actually cut hair. I feel like nowadays, with Instagram and social media as a whole, TikTok and all that, you can make a cool reel with some enhancements and you a barber. You get what I'm saying? So it's
a lot of these folks, they don't be having no skills. They just got all these followers. Correct. People going to them just because of the content. For sure,
for sure. It look cool. It look cool. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of I started falling out of love with it. It's definitely a lot of good money. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I started cutting hair when haircuts was $10, $15, $20 max for adults. And then I watched it progress. Yo, you want to know something that's crazy? I was cutting hair for $5, or like shape ups for $5 at one point. You got to think.
I believe it. Yeah.
I'm born in 90. I was cutting hair since 9, 10 years old in the barbershop at 15. Yo, haircuts was was nothing for real. Now to see the transition, I'm fortunate enough where I lived all of the transitions of it. But haircuts now is minimum $50, $100, $150, house call $3-2. You get what I'm saying? I had a brand called Mobile Cuts. I was one of the first barbers to really even put the whole mobile barbershop thing in actual effect. I started that in 2000. I was 19. It was one dude in LA. He had a Benz Sprinter when the Benz Sprinters first came out. So whatever year that was, he was in LA. He had like a luxury Benz Sprinter, Ace of Spades. It was hyped up, and that kind of gave me the mentality to do that.
Take it on the road.
Because I used to cut a lot of college football, basketball kids, and I used to bring my clippers, my book bag, cut hair in the bathroom, dim yellow lights. This before we had LED lights and stuff like that, so the lights was real dim and yellowish, you get what I'm saying? I'm cutting hair on your bathroom toilet or whatever, back hurt. So when I saw that actual idea, I was like, yo, this is a good idea where I could bring the actual real barbershop vibe to the people. Yeah. I forget the year, but I did my daughter was 2 back then when I did it. But you know what I'm saying? I basically was one of them first ones to actually do mobile barbering and make it a brand and make it like a cool thing. Like anything I say, it's no cap. You can check my background, my facts, all of that. Like this barbering thing, I've been doing for years. I know it's a lot of barbers out there, but my name ring bells in the barber community. Now it's a lot different now because I ain't been in there in like 2 years. But up north, for sure.
Where you started
where
at,
I'm from, my city, J Majors, Pacino's. It's a bunch of barbers that I could just name. JC the barber. JC was one of the barbers in LA cutting hair. They used to call him Mr. 500. He was getting $500 a haircut and stuff like that. Like so a lot of them big, for sure. Yo, that's why I said the barbering game, depending on who you are and your work ethic and things that you was doing, to just build your name up in that field, people was paying for that, man. Yo, I know it's a dude, my boy Sly right now, Sly Huncho. He's a barber. I met him. I'll never forget this. He was trying to figure out his life. I met him about like 4 years ago at a barber expo, at CT Barber Expo. I'll never forget this. And he was just, I was with my little brother. My little brother also cut here too. Barber Guy 203 on Instagram. Mm-hmm. But I met Sly. He was just like, yo, like he was looking at me and my brother. We was leaving the event, and he was just like, yo, what encouraging words could you give me? And I'm just like, yo, stay motivated, stay consistent. Yo, to this day, he's the one of the number one top 5 content creators off of barbering. Like a dude that I just randomly met and quiet as kept. I ain't even really want to talk to him. Nah, I mean, like nothing against him, but I had my own things going on in my brain.
It wasn't the right time.
It wasn't the right timing, but I'm glad I did talk to him to build that rapport. Yeah. He done moved out here to Georgia from his own city and state, and that dude is going crazy right now.
Damn.
Going crazy. Him and Victor Barber, they like the number one.
Victor Barber.
Yeah, they like the number. Vic do a lot of the barber podcasts. He do the cut here for free to talk to you, all the other stuff. Vic be cutting.
I thought that was the Vic Blend dude.
That's Vic Blend.
Okay, there we go. Yeah,
Vic Blend. Yeah,
there we
that's
go.
What I'm talking about.
Okay.
He from North Carolina. I actually met him too on his journey coming up. But like I said, now them two, they on a whole nother.
They done took off.
I just feel like with my barber career, I done kind of did everything that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I kind of got in, did what it was, you know what I mean, got what I got out of it and moved on to other things, you know.
No, that makes sense. So before we get into your other business ventures, you said, so you born 1990?
1990, September 14th, 1990.
Okay, so, man, at what point do you think, I don't know, y'all know, like, y'all see, like, people back in the day, it'd be like, whoever the case may be, it's like they got like a haircut, but the line wasn't crispy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the 80s and stuff like that. You want to know something back? You know, now
my line used to be a rainbow. That shit crazy.
They got the pencil now where they do that. It just give it like a crisp ash type look. It used to be a barber. That I was kind of, I'm trying to think. I don't want to mislead nobody. But they was doing the powder on the clippers. They used to have a little talc powder.
Oh, I remember that too.
Yeah, that was the pencil back then.
Yeah, you know the dude with put the powder in.
That might be before my time.
They was doing that. I'm telling you,
they put it on the clipper and then
like they'll like either put it on they station or on their hand. You know what I'm saying, and they'll just rub the clipper back and forth on it, and that will give it like that ash effect.
That's how they would do the ash line.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what they was doing back then. But haircuts was really haircuts back then, though. You had to really do like afros, keep picking it out, trimming it over, going over real burst fades, real like it was the haircut high top fades we was doing. Like now, everybody got that whole messy look. They just getting a tent fade, shape up, messy look. Yeah. Nobody really getting real haircuts right now. Like you get what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah,
it's more easy. It's easy now for real to cut hair. Back then,
I used to get that little microphone look.
Even all
the microphone look.
People
for sure.
Shags and, you know what I'm saying?
The gumpy.
You know what I'm saying? Like real, like that was the era I grew up cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's different now. You know, you do a little cool little tent fade, one good side, take a cool little picture with an angle, post it, make a little reel, talk, do something funny. You know what I'm saying? All in your edits and all that, and then you go viral, and there you go. Now you can charge $150 for a haircut.
Right, get you some black gloves, a ring light, you in the game.
Like, no offense to the barbers, but like that ain't cutting hair. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, but to each his own.
When do y'all think they start taking the hairline serious though? Because there was a point in time where they ain't really care.
I knew when I took mine serious when I went to Chicago. That's the first time I ate Harold's chicken. And the dude from Chicago, my hairline used to be like a rainbow because of my forehead. I was like, man, my hairline will never be straight.
Yeah.
Swear. And my boy, he was working at I want to say Universal Motown at the time, and he took me out to Chicago. My first time going to Chicago, and I remember I saw a documentary called The Wild 100s or whatever it was called. This big building, Chicago stuff. And he took me around all of Chicago, different hoods or whatever, and I ate Harold's chicken, wing sauce, all that. The chicken went like good. And he was like, man, my man got to give you a cut because, you know, the gang's hats. You know, I'm thinking I'm T.I. I'm wearing my junk cop. I don't know about that type of gang stuff. Yeah, some
cultures out there.
Yeah,
they
it
politics.
was different.
Yeah.
So I got my hat cocked. He like, nah, we got to get a cut. So I'm like, cool. He like, man, I got you. Like, you know, my guy gonna get you. He cut my head, bro, and gave me the mirror. I never knew my line could do that, bro. Bro, that was the first time we ain't had no FaceTime and that. Yeah. Bro, I didn't want that haircut to go nowhere, bro. Yeah. I remember I slept straight up because I didn't never, you know how girls do when they get their shit done. I'm like this in the room, bro. Like, damn, bro, I'm in the mirror 5 minutes.
You have a tight one.
Boy, what? And ever since then, I was just like, I gotta find somebody from up north. You know what I'm saying? This had to be like 2007 or 8. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the up north barbers kind of created that way. Maybe I'm biased because I'm up north.
You could be biased.
Down south niggas was not really known for like that. Y'all was known for all that Beijing, that dark look, that whole like. Okay. I feel like with the actual like paying attention to your tight lines and angles. I don't know. Maybe
that's a good debate.
I think
we can talk about.
I see.
But that could be a good debate though.
Yeah, my family they from up top, but I was raised down here. Okay. So it's like. Sometimes I see both sides. Top, so my parents from Brooklyn. Okay. And then so they moved to Boston.
Okay.
But I think with everything up top, like is the competitiveness be a little bit different. So
because we want to be the best,
and that's what. And so I can see.
When I was young, I was getting bald fade, so I don't really know if I cared for like.
But you want to know something though? The actual line makes the haircut.
No, for sure.
Like you could do like any
now we got no bald fade.
No, I'm telling you, bro. You could
my
do
mama was tripping.
You could do any kind of fade, neck fade, tick fade, bald fade, drop fade, whatever. Once you drop that line on the cut, that's what bring the cut out. Nah. That's what pops the cut.
Even when you look at when I had a box, the box was clean.
Yeah.
And my line, man, it was a whole rainbow.
We gotta look at old school
picture. We gotta.
Man, it's crazy, bro. Yeah,
you gotta send us one for the clip,
bro.
We'll put it
so that's how I almost got this sunroof in my head because I used to wear hats all the time.
Oh, that's what they say.
Yeah, they say that's why I started wearing hats.
The do-rag too tight, the fittest, and if you have braids,
the braids. Though, man.
You think so?
Yeah, man. I've been cut hair for years, but I don't have braids. I wear hats often.
Okay.
That shit a myth, man. It's like either you got that. It might be hereditary.
Nah, my daddy had hair for years.
See, they say it's your mama genes. If your mama go bald, you gonna go bald.
My mama got a head full of hair.
I got a head full of hair.
Golly.
So that's all just that's
a myth, man.
That's all a myth.
Yeah, it's proper maintenance. It's proper. Some people, you know,
that could be that too.
A lot of times, a lot of it does be like. Passed down to you from someone. Right. You know what I'm saying? But then it's all on how you properly taking care of yourself anyways. Like washing your hair often, greasing your scalps, actually treating your hair if you having a problem that you notice and actually getting it like there's a lot of like barbers, again, going back to barbers, there's a lot of barbers now that take those kind of jobs serious. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they're actually service providers where they're actually like, you know, helping you cure problems that men
that is true.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like so, them the ingrowns on the back of people's neck.
Yeah.
So that's a real thing that they'll.
It's a real thing, and there's a lot of barbers that, you know what I mean, actually treats those kind of things that help, you know.
See, when I was young, I would go in there and I would want to go to the barber who looked cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never go to the old man for some reason. I feel like
I remember the older people, ashtrays,
all that. Yeah,
that's crazy.
So I'm 40. I'm 40, so I definitely remember. But I only used to go to the barbers who look young and cool. Yeah. Like, look at their tennis shoes, and they be like, "Hey man, who next?" I be looking like, You know, I used to stare at the barber like.
But that's how I used to feel. Like, yo, I'm gonna tell you how I got fire with it. Right? I would cut. Whoever would give me the opportunity, a lot of times it'll be a father's kids. Like a father might come with his sons, and the father might go to the barber that's lit, but they might be in a restaurant. They'd be like, "Oh yeah," they used to call me YB, young bastard, and shit. Like
that's crazy.
Like, yo, YB,
he the first YN.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Young bastard. He ain't no daddy. You call young bastard.
That's the people I think he
shout out to his daddy, man. He good dude. He just went around for a little while.
That's how they used to do me, and then I used to actually like turn the chair where everybody was sitting in the waiting area and blaze one side of the haircut until I felt like the cut was done, and then somebody else would see it and then give me a shot. Yo, for the longest time, I struggled at that. Like I never really had a job like a 9 to 5, but I'll never forget at one point in time in my life, I got discouraged with cutting hair because nobody would really want to come to me. Like I said, I was a young kid trying to cut hair. Like, you know, I was a little pretty boy growing up, always into myself and stuff like that.
But what do you send these pictures he got?
Nah, I'm telling you, I got
doing fashion shows.
You was doing all that?
I was doing all that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like a popular kid. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I kind of like created and started a lot of waves and trends. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, I looked up to, like, cutting hair as a young kid. You look up to older people that's doing their thing and stuff like that. And I kind of, like, took a little bit of what I felt like was cool from them. And then molded me as being a young boy into, like, so I kind of always was ahead of my time with stuff because I was always just around older people in the barbershop. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so it was like whether I was cutting hair or sweeping or being an errand boy running to the store getting change or whatever, that was just what I was around. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times, even like nowadays when I be like talking to a lot of people, you got to kind of be a strong-minded person to have a conversation with me because I come off like I know a lot or I know too much or I think I know it all, but it's really just I know a lot of different things because I've been around so many different people. Imagine being a barber, you cut here, you might cut the neighborhood drug dealer, a person that just caught a body, the judge, the lawyer, the police.
I say that to my barber all the time.
You dealing with so much different.
You know everybody in the community.
You know everybody. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when you around that many different voices and opinions and people that's doing stuff, you tapped in. You're gonna know more than the average person.
You start picking up on a lot of stuff.
Correct. Like, you're gonna know more than the average person that's just going to school every day and coming home or going to their grocery store job or whatever people's occupations is on a daily basis. Like me being around so many different people's managers of stores, owners of businesses, like whoever, you name it, I done been around it. It's like, of course I'm gonna know more than you because I'm around more people than you're around on a daily basis.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
It's not like you're in the office.
I'm not in the office
dealing with only these type of people who experience this type of lifestyle.
Correct. I'm around.
That barbershop talk is different. Yeah.
Feel me? So, you know what I mean? But I used to be discouraged growing up cutting hair because it was like nobody wanted to really come to me for a long time. You get what I'm saying? Because I was a kid. So I tried to get a little job. I'll never forget my cousin Shantae. She used to work at Staples. She was actually the store manager. And I was like, yo, let me get a job, man. I need a job. I need to get some money. I was like 15, 16 at the time. So she hired me. Man, they was hyping me up like, yo, your first paycheck, you gonna get paid training. Yo, bro, I got my first check. Yo, I don't even think I got $200. It might have been like $130 for 2 weeks. Yo, still to this day, they be calling my grandmother's house for unclaimed money. I ain't never cashed them checks.
Let them go.
I worked 2 weeks and gave them the deuces.
You're like, nah.
Yeah, no, that's just slavery, man.
Yeah, I just figured it out.
That's modern day slavery.
Yeah, for sure, but... Enough of that cut hair, though.
Right.
That's the past. Shout out to the barbers, though.
For sure. So, after you done cutting hair, what was your first new business venture?
So, like I said, while I was cutting hair, my first business was mobile cuts. I basically turned buses. My boy Wes, shout out my boy Wes, Wes and Bub. Like I said, I was cutting hair for a lot of high school, colleges, and stuff like that. So I had brought a bus. I think I paid like $8,000 for the bus at a time. And I had gutted the bus out and I had turned it to like a nice, hyped up little barbershop. My boy Wes, he was a carpenter. He cut hair with me too, but he was a carpenter. He had built it. It was all of our first time doing it. Like I said, I just had the vision because I had saw this dude from LA. I wish I could remember his name. But he was the first one that was like making that cool and lit. And I was like, yo, I'm going to do that. So that was my first business. And then after that, I kind of just trickled down to just doing a bunch of other things. It started off with like doing little clothes designs. I used to see French Montana back in the days. He used to be like having like animal print sleeves and pockets. So I had got into that for a little while, just like doing little fashion stuff. And then I would do like how Oatmeal said, like little fashion shows and things like that. So I started off with like fashion shows and parties other than cutting hair. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like that kind of just was getting my name out there. Like I would throw like, you know, like I was big on like themes, so I would throw like theme fashion shows. Like I did like beach fashion shows, like swimwear fashion shows on the beach. You know, I would just do different little things. I never forget I had booked Emily B and her daughter had came. And this was a minute ago. This one they were just nothing.
Taina.
Yeah, they had came. I said nothing, but they were somebody, but they were just on the come up like everybody else. Mm-hmm. And I had paid like $3,000, I guess, for her. And she had hosted one of my first fashion shows, and like from that fashion show, I just kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I kept. And she was Emily B was hot at the time because she was fab. You know, Bay Mother girl or whatever, but she was also a fashion designer. So she was like,
I think she was his designer.
She was his designer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, I'm from up top, and Fab was one of the
for sure.
Fab still be throwing that shit on, in my opinion.
For sure.
But from there, I just kind of just started doing little things, and then I had created my first little mini mall in my city where I'm from. It was called The Corner. Turning heads, it was the corner thing, but basically what I did was I had rented an office space building, and I had turned all of the rooms into different little businesses. So like things that I liked, I turned into businesses. Like so, tattoos. I had a tattoo parlor in there. Of course, a barbershop. I had a clothing boutique in there. I was selling food and stuff, and I had like a little kitchen, little area where we were selling like breakfast sandwiches and lunches and things like that. And then I started renting out little rooms to like other people that was doing their thing. You know, there was like a chick named Yesenia, her name Diva D. She had her own little clothing brand boutique. It was these other girls that was doing makeup and things like that. And I kind of just started testing the waters with doing little stuff like that. It was just like things that I like.
That's hard.
Yeah, things that I like.
A whole mini mall, bro?
Yeah, like, so I call it a mini mall because that's exactly what it was. Like, it was like you would go on the second floor of my facility, and there would be 7 stores of things that I built.
Bro, that's like some Nipsey shit. Like,
that was just what I was on. I did that with my boy Carl. He was another barber that I was cutting hair with. But prior to that, like I said, those were things outside of cutting hair. Because like after I did my mobile barbershop, I did my first barbershop with a dude named CJ, Turning Heads Barbershop in Bridgeport, Connecticut. We had a barbershop on Madison Ave in Bridgeport, Connecticut that we did crazy numbers with. But that was in the midst of me transitioning to coming down to Georgia. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really get to see the fruits of that labor that much with that particular business. But I still got all good relationships with all them people that I started with. But those were like the first introductions of entrepreneurship for me.
Damn.
Yeah.
And them is not no little
I never
businesses.
Did nothing. I never did nothing little. I always was big dog. You heard?
Mini mall, that's crazy. No, for sure.
I always was big dog.
So now everybody know what business you gonna have your pros, cons, you gonna have your ups, downs, you gonna have your losses. Like what's some losses that you had with any of those businesses, some trials and tribulations?
The lessons that I had was
lessons.
I like that. Those was all lessons. I failed a lot in business. You get what I'm saying? But never would I say those was a loss. Those was lessons. A lot of those would be. I feel like I would start things before I would fully complete something. So it was like I would always start something, get it just enough to go, and then do something else instead of like really like nourishing it, growing with it, and things like that. I kind of was. I'm gonna be totally honest. Like I was always kind of in competition with a lot of the D-boys in my city. You get what I'm saying? Reason being, it was like they was lit because of what they was doing. You get what I'm saying? I never wanted to sell drugs to go to jail, but I wanted to be cool like them. So it was like I wanted the things they had. I wanted the jewelry, the cars, the same lifestyle,
the same status symbols they had.
Correct.
You wanted to obtain those in a legal way.
So I would be in a race with them on trying to just like, you know what I mean? Like, so say for instance, if you start out, you selling your little, you know, your weed or whatever, you do your nickel bag, then you go to your apes, and you got your quarters, your zips, then you go to whatever, right? How I always took that kind of train of thought was, I got one business, I gotta get another business. Like, this business, I want to franchise this business. So it was like the same kind of formula, like what they were doing to grow what they had going on. But with me, it was just with businesses. So I feel like a lot of the failures that you would say, but I would say lessons, it would be like me kind of paying attention to what others had going on and kind of slick competing with them instead of fully nourishing what I had to make it be something bigger and then progressing on to other things. I feel like I just started things at those times to just say I had something going on. You get what I'm saying? Versus really doing it and making sure that it was gonna go on and last for a long time. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I could say. Like would be. Other than that, I don't even know because I ain't never failed too much after I got hip to the real formula on how to really do what I need to do to, you know what I mean, to be prosperous. Like, you feel me?
Right, for sure. And you're being kind of like seeing other people in your neighborhood and you want to be at the same level but just a different way. They might get certain things way faster.
See, like my city, like Bridgeport, it's a small city, so you know who getting money versus who not getting money.
Gotcha.
I always was a shit popper. You get what I'm saying? So even from when I was cutting here, I was a big. I always wanted to be the best. Like that's like we said earlier. Like I guess it's an up north thing. It was like I just wanted to be the best at what I did. I ain't want nobody to be better than me and with nothing. Whenever there was somebody who tried to come and make a name in the lane that I was in, I needed to just figure out how I'm gonna remix it for me to still stay relevant. Where you see him doing this thing, but I'm still here. Hello,
right? For sure.
That was always my mentor with everything that I did. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really look at nothing as no competition. I just look at it on it's a relevant game. Who can stay relevant the longest? Like you get what I'm saying? So I'm not really. You know, none of those was, to me, those was lessons that I had to learn from the mistakes of me just quickly jumping into something else and not fully getting to know the business or knowing the do's and the don'ts or the pros and the cons. You get what I'm saying? So,
all right.
That's what I can honestly say from it.
So, as of right now, what business endeavors are you in?
I'm in a lot of businesses right now. I got a brand right now that I have built. From the ground up that I didn't even think would do what it's doing right now, called Intoxicated Chemist.
I definitely heard about that spot.
Yeah. It's an immersive science experience. I got 7 locations of that right now.
Hold on, that's a chain?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I started off. So to be totally honest, like I had built that brand for my shorty. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had gotten a crazy little. You know, like when you had a household and you just used to taking care of a lot of things. You know, sometimes it's a burden and a weight on your shoulder, and you know you kind of get in dark spaces in life. Like you get what I'm saying? I got 3 kids with her, whatever, and we was, you know, we've been. You know, I'm locked in since we was like around that time, 16, 17, when I was, you know, getting my name out there with cutting hair. 35 today. But we had gotten a real dark little place. And basically I was kind of like.
We back, you know, just a quick commercial break from our sponsors. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking into existence. You know what I'm saying?
Major facts.
For sure.
That's how it should be happening too.
Yeah.
I'm big on that. I'm big on that. Like, man, just I don't know if y'all read the book The Secret. The Secret, man, like that book changed my life. Like the way I talk and stuff. Like I no longer be like, oh, I'm trying to do this. I'll be like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, you gotta take that out your vocabulary.
Hopefully it will happen. Nah, like it will happen. And it be little stuff like that change everything, bro. So like just hearing, you know, listening to y'all talking stuff, that shit inspiring. But
he was in that dark ass place.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, nah, like we was just in a dark little space, like you feel me? You know, when you the breadwinner and you just doing everything and taking care of your business and things like that, you just kind of feel like, you know what I mean, who there for you, who gonna help you, you know what I'm saying? So basically, moral of the story is when I moved to Georgia, like I started like seeing a lot of like independent women that was getting to the bag, like you feel me? And me being around all that you know, I was kind of just doing a little bit of everything for real, and just being around certain different situations, and it was kind of like drifting me away from my relationship, mainly because I was just around situations that just appeared to be better. For real, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm around girls, they popping, they doing hair, lashes,
this the land of the facade.
You feel me? Like, so,
man, what?
I was on it, like, you know, like, we would argue a lot, and then one day it just got crazy, and moral of the argument was just like, you know, I was bashing her, like, yo, how could you be with me for so long, and you don't know how to do nothing that I know how to do. Like, you don't know how to do nothing. You're not beneficial to me. You're not, like, it was one of those kind of things. It got nasty to the point where I was about to leave, do my own thing, and just whatever. But I woke up in the middle of the night, like, after that whole little thing, and I kind of just started browsing on the net. And then I saw a little business that I was kind of like, you know, like what I'm doing now. You get what I'm saying? And I just kind of remixed it and did my own thing, and I kind of just was like, yo, like, you gonna do this, and I kind of just created the business for her. I actually took one of my barbershops at the time, and I just transformed it into that because I was doing the mobile thing anyway, so I really wasn't even in the barbershop like that.
You wasn't using the space for real.
Correct. So I just used that space to start the brand Intoxicated Chemist at. You know, I did everything, did a little tax ID, all that. And then I'll never forget Crystal, ATL Hotspots. She had came, and I guess she heard about it, whatever. She had came, and she had just did a little review on it. And from that day, we went crazy.
Wait, just for her coming through?
Like, yo, so, like, what I would do is, I'm not even gonna lie to you, what I would do is, to build the content up in the page, I would stage events. So I would have all of my my customers at the time from me cutting hair, I would have them come out with their girlfriends or friends, whoever, and I would just stage the event. To be totally honest, she used to be a nurse for a heart doctor or whatever, and her friends, it was her friend's birthday. They had came and I had staged the whole little thing for them too for her birthday, and then basically, like, I would just take mad pictures of everybody just doing what it was. We was just freestyling it. Having a good time, Like, it was a business that I was trying to do, but I was still trying to structure it. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I knew that, you know, obviously the marketing and all that I was doing from cutting hair, like, I just knew that if I did the same things for that, I could pop it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So what I would do is I created the social media pages and I staged these events. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I basically would post pictures of these staged events that would look like we was already like a lit brand.
Right.
So
that pretty much what everybody do.
I guess that's how the ATL Hotspots, her name is Crystal. I got a personal relationship with her, so I don't want to say this chick or whatever. Right. From that, I guess she heard about us. She came through. She told us her little rate for her to come through and do a little, you know what I mean, a little review on it. And literally, yo, you want to know what's funny? She came, it was her and two other people, my boy Andrew and his cousin. It was three of them in the building at the time. And she came and did a review. And literally from her review, my whole brand and business went crazy. Like, you get what I'm saying? I guess because it was something new, people never heard of it. It was like something different.
Bro, man, when I first seen it, I seen that on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
we've been open for 3 years now. This the fourth year we going on.
Right, somebody sent me this last year. Yeah. And this girl, her whole MO was like, I don't want to do clubs. I don't want to do this. She's like, I like doing different shit. Mm-hmm. Something like this. I'm like, I'm looking at shit, they in there making potions and shit. I'm like, I ain't saying I ain't want to do it, but I'm just like,
frogs and shit.
I really ain't. I didn't know what to expect, but it was different and it was refreshing, especially for the city.
So basically, like, again, with me being like, you know, entrepreneurial, you know, mind frame, like, I kind of, like, in Atlanta, it's like everything club. You get what I'm saying? So what I did was,
and hookah.
I just tried to create.
Even if you don't want hookah,
they
gonna give you hookah.
So what I did, it's crazy because I don't even smoke hookah, like, but I know that you gotta have it. It's the A.
Yeah.
But what I did was I created like a club atmosphere with an activity. So it's like
I got say it again. Say it again.
I created a club vibe with activity.
That boy said, I had to catch his ass.
Atmosphere.
Yeah.
Cause y'all do got an accent up there though.
Yeah,
Can you talk about where you from?
Yeah.
I'm from here.
I'm
from Atlanta.
No. I'm talking about you.
I mean, I don't know. I talk like how I talk. I don't know. Some people be like, you got an accent, but I don't hear it.
Yeah, you got an accent. Man, nigga won't let that shit go. Hey, look, that nigga been in Atlanta for so long. But let that shit go.
Baltimore.
Oh, yeah. But they accent a little bit different though. Like, you get what I'm saying?
You sound more like, New York.
Yeah,
they right next door.
There,
Yeah.
I'm like 25, 30.
They right. You couldn't tell the difference. I told him let that shit go though.
But yeah, like so that's how I started. How I started that. Know what I mean? And then now I'm blessed enough to have 7 locations. I got one here, Birmingham, Alabama, Connecticut, Houston, Miami. We got one going on in Jamaica right now. I know it was a little tragedy going on.
That's major.
Yeah, Montego Bay. Yeah. So we just growing the brand. But that's like I said, that's something that I had built for her. So I don't ever want to take her credit away. I was the money, I was the brains behind it, but that's something that I set in place for her.
She going crazy too. She doing that thing.
Yeah.
She there now.
So
getting the Christmas stuff going.
Yeah, they getting
all the promotion we've been putting together. Yeah, she doing that right now.
But other than that, like I do that. I got a few partners with. So basically, what I do is I lease out my name too. Like, you get what I'm saying? So people that want to buy into the brand and stuff like that. So I don't technically own all the locations. I just get money from every location. I'm the boss. I'm the big dog. Yeah.
I said, yeah.
But basically, like, and then I got this brand too, Wasted Ink. It's a paint and sip concept. Instead of paint brushes and canvases, though, we using tattoo machines and synthetic skin. And it's the same kind of vibe. Yeah, that's my brand too. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah,
y'all
so
have you on TikTok.
Yeah. On TikTok.
Keep everything on TikTok.
I run a lot of ads, man. I spend a lot of money on marketing.
The ads come like every
I spend a lot
2-3
of money
minutes.
on marketing, man. I spend a lot of money on marketing. No lie, I'm probably spending like maybe $1,000 a week each business on marketing. So that's $4,000 a month on marketing.
Where it's working
from ads and just having different influencers and just different little things that I'm doing. I have a few billboards. Like I spend a lot of money on marketing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to keep it in the people's faces. I'm trying to get contracts with the Benz Stadium and State Farm, just having like when they, like sometimes when they do the giveaways and stuff like that, the basketball games, stuff like that. I'm in the process of working with a few people. My boy Mel, he like my PR and a friend turned PR.
So man,
you gotta get him right, man.
First, I want to interview him. He was like, nah.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it 100. I used to I got a brand called Out the Mud. It's like a media production company. I be messing with like business funding and credit and stuff like that. So I don't really do that as a service. I just know how to do certain things. So I try to like, the way I'll be liking to live, I like to write everything off and live kind of like it for free. So I got a media production company. And I basically, it's like anything on the line between like record label, music, this type of stuff, podcast, film, you know what I mean? Things like that. Like, so, what I really do is like, I from jewelry, clothes, all of that, I write a lot of that stuff off as a part of the costume of the artist. You get what I'm saying? Who's the artist? The artist is me. You get what I'm saying? So I was messing with the music stuff for a little while too. And my boy, I used to be so mad at him, arguing with him all the time. Like, damn, why you can't help me do this, that? But then that was on the music field. But then on the business field, it's like it's like even exchange. The nigga ain't never helped me with no music, and he's lit in the music industry. But when it comes to the business, he
ain't want to waste his money in that music shit. All right, but don't waste your money out here, man. And he go hard. Nah. But I'm like, bro, if you ain't really...
I never wanted to be a rapper anyway.
Yeah, he ain't even want to be no rapper.
Cool,
you like, if it catch, it catch. You know what I'm saying?
Catch, man. But I got. But like basically, moral of why.
Don't worry about it. I'm seeing you the videos. You got about 4-5.
I was like, we're gonna put in the clip.
Yeah, we're gonna put the videos in the clip, bro. Yeah, we're gonna put the video in the clip.
We're gonna let the people.
I'm gonna send them
people
to you.
decide.
Yeah, I'm gonna send them to you.
For sure. But basically, like I started, like I said, like those be all little brands and things that I do. And then like I just like I call myself Mr. My Lifestyle Write-Off because it's like I write a lot of it off. Like a lot of people, I ain't one of those. I don't sell none of this. I'm not a service provider. Like, you get what I'm saying? I know a lot of people on social media, they just trying to sell. That's how they getting their money. But me, I just be living. When people be like, what you do? This what I do. I'm an entrepreneur. You get what I'm saying? But the secret weapons behind all of this be like, I just know how to properly structure myself and my businesses and things that I got going on so that I could just look like how I want to look, drive the car that I drive, live like how I live, and keep creating and opening up businesses. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it.
Damn. So we got
I got the science business.
Yeah.
I got the tattoo business. I got 2 restaurant concepts. I ain't gonna speak on the top of it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm saying
just wait on it.
Right now. I got a non-emergency transportation company with my dog right here. We extending that. You know what I'm saying?
With supplies and stuff, selling
medical supplies. Yeah, things like that. My boy, a doctor. He calls me the other day. He like, yo, bro, let's open up an urgent care. I'm like, what the hell?
Just whole different type of
conversations.
It seems like once you get one bag, it's just it's just
doing it. Yeah,
it keep going.
So like right now, technically, I got about 4 brands, but with the science business alone, I got 7 locations of that. So you could say 7. With this one, I got 2 here, and then I got one in Miami that I'm about to open up. So that's 8, 9. You get what I'm saying? With him, that I got the non-emergency thing. That's 10. We got the whole selling medical products. That's 11. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I probably got like my hands in about like 13 different avenues, and then I got my 2 restaurants. So that's about to be 15 different avenues of brands and money that I'm.
How the hell?
We spoke earlier.
That's a lot, bro. Hold on. So like, what is it?
I'm a phenomenal multitasker.
What time do you wake up in the morning, bro?
I barely get sleep, but I do a lot of my work at night, man. I'm a night owl, man.
Just building a strong structured team too, and having structure.
Yeah, for sure. Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't do everything by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, before we even came here, we had a meeting on some whole other what we like. You get what I'm saying? So I got a team. Shout out my boy Hob, Jake, Els, Garrett, like I said, Vaughn, Tony, my managers, Tony. Like the list. I got a whole bunch of names I could say that kind of helped me get to where I'm at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of plays their part, and it makes it easy for me to move around and do the things that I gotta do. And then I actually have certain business partners in different cities that I have locations at. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Might need to check on the location
for sure,
or whatever.
For sure. So it's not solely just left on me. You get what I'm saying? Even though I'm the face, I'm the brand, I'm the name, I built it up. But I have people that believed in my visions and my brands that brought into it, and now we all getting money together. You get what I'm saying? And it feel good because a lot of them is my childhood friends and things like that. So it's a good feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Which one? I guess which one got? Which one are you the most passionate about? Or
I'm passionate about all my. I'm a brand. I don't like to look bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if I put my name on something, if I'm stamping something, shit, I'm passionate about all this shit. I'm passionate about this damn podcast we on right now.
So,
that's why he was here early.
I'm saying, and things like that. I'm gonna give it my all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said I don't got no restrictions on anything you want to ask me. Whatever you want to talk about, we're gonna talk about. You get what I'm saying? So we here. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro. So you got a location in Miami?
Yeah, Miami, North Miami. Intoxicated Chemist, North Miami. I got one in Houston, right down the street from camp on Fondren Road.
What's one of your favorite locations?
My favorite location?
Yeah.
My favorite location in Atlanta, man.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Okay.
But it definitely feels so. I got like houses and cars and stuff in every city and state that I got businesses at. I'm not gonna lie, like, you want to know what's the finesse? When I could just tell somebody, oh, I'm in Miami, they come to my Miami crib, my Miami car, my Miami business.
Damn.
I do that in Houston. They come to my Miami crib, see my my Houston business, my Houston car. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica, they go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's a good little.
You living the life that a lot of these dudes be rapping about, man.
It's a lot of goddamn overhead, I tell you that much. But it feels good. The businesses be paying for everything.
Speaking of overhead, man.
Yeah. My overhead is crazy. Miami is my most expensive overhead for sure. My rent just at my Miami building is $5,600 a month. Just my rent. That's not even paying my staff. That's not inventory. That's not nothing. Then I have my condo out there that I'm paying $3,000 for. No, don't get me wrong. The businesses is paying for everything. And actually, to keep it 100, my condo not even in Miami. My condo in Fort Lauderdale, but it's
on
still
some like Hollywood, Florida type shit.
It's still expensive. So just between those two rents, damn near what's that? 5, 6, 7, 8,000. I mean, almost 9,000. Then I got my utility bills. So just with bills, not even running my business, I'm almost at $13,000 a month. Just with that location.
That's the side they don't be talking about.
That's the side they don't be. That's the side. It look good. It's a cool little flex, but
they just tell you how much they make. They might say, yeah, you make $12,000 a month doing this. But they don't tell you,
how much go back in.
Yeah, like not for nothing. Like every week I have to spend money on inventory for all of my locations. Every week I have to pay all of my staff. Every week every week is something. Like, you get what I'm saying? So not for nothing, I might got like $30,000, $50,000 a month on bills just on having businesses. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a big pill. It's a big pill to swallow. Like I said, I'm fortunate enough where all of my businesses pay for itself, so I'm not spending none of my money that I make off of being the owner on none of this. But for sure, it's costly. You get what I'm saying? For sure. But the reward is way.
Right. It's worth it. You wouldn't trade it for nothing.
Nah, man. Hey, I'm retired from cutting hair off of Intoxicated Chemist. I was making thousands of dollars a week. I was a booming barber, man. You gotta think I'm charging $50 average for haircuts. Then I'm doing house calls. Then I'm on a mobile thing, all that. So I'm getting max $200, $250 a haircut. Cause I'm not really bougie like that. I ain't one of those charge you more than whatever. But you're gonna pay one from. I'm a brand. You get what I'm saying? When we go to these stores and we buy certain little brands that we like, you buying it really not because you like it, but because of what the brand is. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And you paying for the convenience of having me at your need. You get what I'm saying? But I retired from cutting hair off my science business. Just my Atlanta location, to be honest. A lot of people was like, "What the hell is he doing? What is that? Who's want to go to that?" Now I'm one of them. I'm damn near the top 5 experience in all of the major cities that I said.
I know what it was. It was you seen something that the city needed. You provided.
But that's exactly what I do, though. You got to find the problem and create the solution, like with everything. You get what I'm saying? So that always been my mentality.
Like the A needed more places
for adults too.
I'm not gonna lie. I own clubs and all that. This business more easier. It's not like I don't gotta deal with a lot of the stuff that I had to deal with the club. I was in Gwinnett. I'm in Gwinnett, but I had a little club and stuff out there. It was cool, but I was making some money. But it's a lot that you can't control. You can't control a lot, like the stealing, the violence stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like your insurance and liability might get shot. Crazy. Like, it's just a lot. Correct. Like it's a lot. Like, so I feel like with these businesses, it's more. I'm catering to small groups. You doing session times, and then it's like, you get what I'm saying. I'm not open all week, all day long. You get what I'm saying. I got certain session times throughout certain times of the week. And that's where I'm getting my money. Everything's brought online. You get what I'm saying? So you buy a ticket. I'm not dealing with cash, nothing like that. I got a great system. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I go to sleep and I wake up and I probably done did 85 ticket sales this week. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's easy money. I'm making money in my sleep. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I went from hustling, damn near borderline slaving, cutting hair all day to just, doing whatever. But don't get me wrong though, I was making great money with cutting hair. You gotta think, bro, I'm one of them barbers. I was an early morning barber and I was a late night barber too. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm up cutting hair at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, not getting home till 9, 10 o'clock at night, but don't let me have no house calls. Sometimes I'll never forget when COVID was going on, bro. It was the first New Year's during COVID. Yo, I was cutting hair till like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I had my kids with me and all. I slick done caught COVID and all that. Still cutting hair to the bag. Yeah. And just getting to the bag. I did probably like fucking, what I did? Maybe like $4,000 or $5,000 in cutting hair. That sounds like a lot of money in a day because you a barber. You get what I'm saying? And I'm, like I said, I'm only cutting hair for 150 house calls and stuff like that. So to make $3,000, $3,500, $4,000 that one day, that was great money. Right. But then I go from doing that shit to, My months is crazy.
Right. So say we're speaking on the money, man. What was like your most memorable check?
I used to want 100,000 till I touched 100,000 10 times.
Damn.
Do the math.
Okay.
I used to want that 100,000 10 times, so I touched that 100,000 10 times, which was that first milli. Now I want it 3-4 more million. You know what I'm saying?
So we M's.
Yeah. I done made multiple. This year alone, we'll be in December.
Me and him was at Chicago Pizza having a meeting one day. This when he first started, Intoxicated Chemist, right? So we was doing, the We Care business that we got going on, we was getting that going, but it just take a lot longer because you got to get all these permits.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And you get paid every 30 days.
It was like with the research, but we just kept it going because we started it, right? My bad. We started, so we just kept it going, right? So we at Chicago Pizza having a meeting or whatever, just talking about, dang, man, this medical business, we got to do a lot. But I'm like, look, you just keep doing what you doing. I'm gonna focus on this, right? We go back, we meet at Chicago Pizza again. Now we like months in. Mm-hmm. Now I got the van, we got everything going, right? Mm-hmm. He was like, bruh, you ain't gonna believe this. So, what's the ADP or something like that?
Yeah, so I use a processor, a credit card. Like I said, I don't deal with cash, everything online.
Yeah, it was online. He showed me he said, bruh,
tickets online.
You wanna see what we just made last month? He was like, this is like our biggest month. He turned the phone around, and I was like, oh. Boy,
that's all one
we
location.
Gonna be rich forever.
Boy, I said, boy, what you got going on?
The crazy part, even like now, I be still like wild factored with myself because
it was brand new now. This he didn't know it was gonna catch like that. Yeah. We ain't
at all.
Yeah, it's just caught.
Yo, I'm gonna be totally honest, and I don't mind being transparent about the money. Like I said, I was cutting here, but I'm slaving for the money. So I'll never forget, I made I did like 50, 60,000 in a month, right? Mm-hmm. I tell my shorty, I'm like, yo, if we do another 50, 60,000, we might as well quit our jobs and figure out how to keep these months going on the 50, 60,000.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the average person, I got the average job only getting 30 to 50, 60,000 a year.
Y'all
we
just got
did that
yeah.
in a month. And then this month, we might do the same thing. So I'm like, yo, I'll tell you what, like, if we do another 50, 60,000 in a month, you quit your job, I'm going to quit my job, and we going to go all in.
Take that leap of faith.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and that's how I retired from cutting hair. I done did 50, 60,000 tremendous amount of times a month to the fact where it's like, I don't need to cut hair no more. I'm getting 6 off one location that I'm eating to the face. Then I got these other 6 locations that I'm getting my percentages off of and stuff like that. And then whenever somebody want to buy into the brand, they got to pay me $25,000, then pay me an extra $10,000 for the training. And then every year you just re-up and paying me your renewal fee, $15,000 a year. So it's like, damn, why I got to cut here? Then on top of that, I got 7 of those. Then I got another brand, Wasted Ink, same formula, just a different concept.
Just a different.
Things like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, then I got shit going on. It's just, I set myself up where
once you get the first bag, it start rolling. Snowball effect.
Snowball effect. Stuff start coming in. So it's like those that's what kind of keep me rooted and grounded and just staying focused on, wanting to improve things in the business. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because not for nothing, like, you know what I'm saying, when it's over, it's over. You get what I'm saying? I'm milking it for what the hell I could milk it for.
I think that was the meeting today, like the long haul.
For sure. Right, you get what I'm saying?
What we gonna do for the long haul?
The long haul, like I said, I'm always ahead of the game. I'm always thinking of different concepts and just things that is just different. So it just kind of keeps me more relevant and in tune with today's society. But yeah, man, I done made millions off of my brands, man. I made millions off of cutting hair too, but it was longer.
Right. It
took way longer. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, where this is just like
this faster.
This shit like Amazon for real. Buying tickets. And then not for nothing, we celebrate a lot of birthdays. Like, we celebrate a lot of family reunions. We celebrate a lot of engagement parties. So it's like those things to do where like people don't actually want to go to the clubs. They want to go do something else and still feel like they had a great time. Right, so it's like I'm giving you club vibes with an activity. You can't beat it. We doing games. We got activities. And we got music.
Got
we
hookah?
got hookah.
Got your hookah in there, yeah.
Got
You know
that
what
too.
I'm saying? So I'm blessed. I don't take nothing for granted. I'm a big shit popper now though. But outside of this, I've been like this though. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I done tested the waters with exotic rental cars and stuff like that. You know, I got a bunch of little cars and I'm saying little. I'm saying little.
I want to talk about the cars.
That nigga try. Hey man, look, I done seen him try a little bit of everything. I seen him try. He called me one day. He said, "Nigga, I'm finna do this daiquiri thing. We want daiquiri, right?" Yeah. So this was around COVID, so he was cutting hair in the garage.
It was the juice bar.
The juice bar. I go in there, bro. It's juice, like the juice bar stuff all over the garage, bro.
Damn.
I got a macaroni and cheese.
But I was just
business.
finna say that, bro. He talking about this mac and cheese business.
What you mean mac and cheese business?
Yeah, so basically I do like festivals. So I do like loaded macaroni and cheese bowls. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like French fry, like how people do French fries with toppings.
Yeah,
I got a
loaded fries.
macaroni and cheese bowls. Like so we got like buffalo chicken macaroni. They're all different kind of macaroni and cheese bowls. But I
wake up with an idea and just
yeah.
So we gonna try this.
Yo,
shit.
you wanna know something? My
Really
daughter
be trying it though.
Yeah, nah, I really be doing it.
Nah,
But,
his daughter did the lemonade.
yeah, my
stand.
daughter got my daughter got her own lip gloss and press on nail line. But before she did that, she was selling lemonades and stuff like that. So she kind of got like my grandmother's friend. She's like in Conyers or Covington, one of those. She's like in the politics out there. Yeah. And like all those parades and stuff, like she would just have like my daughter out there selling her lemonade. So you got to think, I built my daughter a little lemonade stand. I go to Home Depot. I started off at Home Depot, the little orange little jug. Then I was like, this too ghetto. Let me get her some nice little pictures. And she's selling $5 lemonades, $3 refills, and she a kid. My daughter probably had like maybe $50,000 off of selling lemonades, no cap. Whoa. Yeah, over like a year. Like course, but her being a kid, I think she was probably like 9 years old. She's 13 now. We probably did that when she was like 9 years old. You get what I'm saying? And then like I got pictures and all that from COVID with her boxing up her own lip glosses and shipping them out and things like that. So I teach my kid entrepreneurship. You know, they watched me do a lot. Yeah, so it's like they know
they
like,
grew up
you know what I'm saying? Correct.
They don't know another way.
Correct. So you know what I mean. So
I'm inspired, man.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go. I gotta go to each of the establishments.
Yeah, for sure. I'll give you some tickets, all that.
Yeah, take care.
You know what I mean?
We gotta do it the TLE way, man. I gotta come through the whole experience.
Yeah, for sure.
With the mics and all that.
However you
I
want
want
to
to do on some like behind the scenes, like day in the life, like all right, how we prepare for today,
bro.
You know
listen,
so
He'll do like the whole thing. That'll be fun.
That'll be like they don't even know. Like you know what I'm saying. My inventory run, the setup, the prep. Everything like, and then like I said, I got multiple businesses, so I have to do that for every one of those businesses. That'd be the work. See, a lot of people that they just see the glitz and glamour of what it is. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people might say I'm gaudy or cocky or whatever. I am, you know what I'm saying? Because I work hard to be how I am, but I put a lot of work in
like, to get there.
A lot of work in, like
for sure.
A lot, like you know what I'm saying. I don't really sleep. You asked earlier, when the hell do I get sleep? I probably get 4 hours, 5 max of sleep, and then I'm up working. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always something to do.
It's always something to do. I'm always thinking of how to improve certain things. I'm always thinking on how to, tighten certain things up. You know what I mean? Paperwork, business, you know what I'm saying? Just everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even with my science thing, man, I don't have people try to steal my name and all that, man. But, man, trademark your shit. Yeah. Because you never know what's going to pop. You get what I'm saying? Like, I spend a lot of money on business attorneys and things like that, man. Because it's like, once you got something and it's lit, it's people that, when your business entity, they could come take that shit from you.
They could take it from you legally.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's a different kind of game.
It's a different,
man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, you know what I mean? So I'm, I done been through it all with this business stuff. So it's like where I'm at right now, I'm in a good place, man. I feel like I got a good circle of people around me. Everybody play their position. Nobody's bigger than the program. Even me, I get my hands dirty. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like it works. You know what I mean? We here. Would you agree?
I Man, that's what we do, man. We just kind of work as a team, man. I come in, I kind of just help build, keep the structure going.
For sure.
Why, like he concept king. Right? Like, he come up with all these dope concepts, man. My mind don't work like that. He come up once I see the concept, I kind of like watch it, and I build a structure around it with him. He like, this is the structure, cool, and I withhold the structure, say this is how we gonna do it. I got it, but this is how we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then we just keep building. Everybody kind of know they part. Like I always been on behind the scenes, like managing the shit out. So I ain't
front row too, man.
Yeah. Nah, you had to pop his shit too.
I done got old, man. My knees hurt. You know what I'm saying? So.
He's 5 years older than me. We feel the same.
I got old. My knees hurt, man. But now we doing something dope. I always saw what he was doing, and we always inspired each other. You know what I'm saying? So, and one thing he inspired me on, like, man, my boy don't quit. Like, he keep going, he stop, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know.
Just like nice shit, man.
Yeah.
I like nice shit. I gotta keep being able to afford this nice shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's like, man, I gotta keep working, man.
And I'm cheap. You know
what you think your most craziest purchase was?
My Rolls Royce.
The Rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolls. Other than that, I'm trying to get out the habit, but jewelry is another one.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I got the cribs, all that stuff. I spend. I don't know if you caught his little joke. He said, "I'm not cheap. He cheap. I ain't cheap." Like,
yeah, I'm cheap. Hey, look, I'm the one that be like, "Well, shit, check this out, homie. You bought how much that is? You about to do? Let's go in and go do this." He like, "We gonna still do that." You know what I mean? But I don't count no like, man. Look, I like for people to do them. You feel me? Yeah, like that's why you got to be around people who rock with you for you. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
So he rock with me for how I get down. I rock with him for how he get down. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's what he like doing. He been like since day one, loud, just in the barbershop.
That's you though. I'm a brand though. Like so, that's like a lot of the times, even from when I was in the barbershop, like how he said, he always wanted to go to the barber that looked cool. So it was I always was like that. It was like, yo, I'm gonna be the flyest barber. I'm gonna be the best barber. That was
part of your image.
Correct. Like so, it was like that was.
It worked. So when he see like shit, it's 50, you might not. Second guess, and the cut gonna look good though. Yeah. I ain't gonna.
But you seeing a barber who like, you know what I'm saying? He got this shit on. It's just like, okay, that represents he in the mix. He know what's going on.
He know what's going on.
You know what I'm saying?
He gotta be good. Look how he look.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all
definitely did that when I was a kid.
He gonna know. He gonna understand what I mean when I want this certain cut because all the youngest coming in getting. You know what I'm saying? He know why. He not gonna question why I got the temp. Or, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Or whatever. I'm gonna know what you want to get anyway when you get in the chair off of how you looking.
Yep.
You know what
So
it's like, but my wildest purchase was probably my Rolls right now because it was random and spontaneous. Like you get what I'm saying? And then I actually went plane shopping, but that's when I found out it was levels. You know what I'm saying? I got a friend of mine. He a pilot.
Yeah.
And he be working, so he be always talking to me about these planes that be affordable. But buying a plane is just like buying a house or a car. You know what I'm saying? You put a couple dollars down, well, you make bids on it and stuff like that. But then you gotta pay like it's a whole process with that. But I did entertain like a plane or two. But then I just found out it was levels. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Levels, man. Paying for the hangar for your plane to be at, paying for the.
You better come hang out with your boy.
But hopefully one of these days I could do it. You know, this year I'll probably buy a little boat for myself. I like boats, so I'm just I'm a boat, but you know that's all. I'm just getting to the age now where it's like I try to build my crib up. Where it's like I don't really gotta leave, and I try to just buy all of the little things that I know that I like and enjoy, so that it's just here, and I could just
get one of everything you want.
Correct, like you get what I'm saying. So then if I can't buy it 2 times, a lot of people say 2+ times, but if I can't buy it at least 2 times, I won't buy it. So that's how I try to budget myself. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My kids is cool. I got great life insurance policies on myself for them.
That's big.
They all got their own little business. The only thing I gotta do is buy them a car. My daughter about to graduate. I'm gonna buy her first car this year, and I'm gonna try to get them each like a little property or 2. And then after that, daddy living, man. I ain't one of them parents where I'm about to be working hard just to give all my shit to my kids, man. I want to enjoy some of this.
Right. I always thought it was just unfair. Like, as being a worker, we supposed to work. till you 65. Then you
Nah, hell no.
Nah, so I never agree with it. That's why
my grandparents right now about to be 80, both of them. Mm-hmm. They in their mid 70s, and sad to say, but they ain't even lived.
Right.
I just had a conversation with my grandmother and them probably like a week or two ago, and we was talking till like 5 a.m. and like I'll be like, I just kept it 100 like, yo, I don't want to be like this. Like they got a lot of shit, you know what I mean? They own a lot of stuff, but my grandparents and them, they on that old school method. Like they want to pay off every bill.
That was like daytime, so I don't be mad at it. I don't be mad.
But
at it.
I'm telling them, I'm like, Grandma,
it's a better way.
You gonna die with a bill. You ain't never paying none of these bills off.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Your bills that you're gonna have when you do die gonna get passed on to somebody else because they want their money.
Yeah.
Fuck is you trying to pay all your bills off for? You pay your shit to just keep your motherfucking lights on. I don't give a fuck about paying all my bills on. I'm always gonna have a bill. We live in America. America has ran off debt.
For sure.
You feel me?
For sure.
So it's like the way how I think of life, I don't know. Like, as long as I got certain things structured to me, it's like, I'm cool, man. They be so proud to say that. All my bills, I'm debt free. You debt free for the month. Right. Next month, you got a new fucking debt. What are you talking about?
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I'm not, man, how much to keep this shit on? I'm gonna make this arrangement. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how much money I don't care about paying anything. Everybody, my grandfather tried to get on me like, you need to buy more properties, you need to do this, do that. But which he's right, I do entertain a lot of that type of stuff. But I tell him, I'm like, we don't even never really own nothing.
That'd be true.
You own your crib, you don't own your land, and then if you do own your land, if motherfucking the city want to put 78 through your shit,
you
right
still
now,
got
they buying
tax.
your ass the fuck out, and the taxes and whatever. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, it's like, I guess the game with that is the equity and all of that other stuff. Like, it's cool, you know. Of course, I'm on my business thing with that, but I'm living, man.
For sure.
It's like, goddamn, because when I'm dead,
yeah.
So it's like, you feel me? Like, I try to, I got a lot of things in place and structured the proper way, but I don't get caught up on, listen, I'm living. I see it, I like it, I'm going to buy that shit.
I see it, I like it, I'm going to buy it.
Sure. I work too goddamn hard, man, you know what I'm saying? I want to buy the shit I want. I like to eat good. I want to drink something good. I want to dress good. I want to smell good. I want to do what the fuck I want to do. You get what I'm saying? I don't need nobody trying to stop my shit because the bill fucking do. I want to keep this shit on, goddamn.
What the craziest vacation you been on?
So far, Dubai, man. Dubai and Saudi Arabia. I got to get to Africa. My boy went to Saudi Arabia. I was like, God damn. But yeah, Dubai and Saudi. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I like city vacations. I ain't really like a beach island dude.
Type shit.
That ain't really me. I don't want to say, how long can you sit on the beach for all day? I'm a city man. I want to go do some shit. I don't want to go. I'm black. I don't tan.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
I ain't tanning at all.
I ain't tanning. Man. Yo, I was in Tulum last year. Man. I was slick bored as hell. Like, because not for nothing, I feel like I was there for too long. And after you do a lot of those foreign countries, it's once you do everything that they got to offer, they excursions, they good little time. It don't be shit else to do.
That's it.
Talking about the 4-wheelers and stuff.
Yeah. It's like, you feel me? Like, so it's like, I like Dubai because it's like city. Like, it's city. It's a lot of shit to do out there. You get what I'm saying? Like, even when I be in Jamaica, it's like, all right, after I do this damn Dunn's River, this motherfucking jump off this cliff, you know what I mean? Go on your little bamboo, little stick, little drive, eat the little Jamaican food.
KFC.
KFC. No, I'm going to keep it 100.
How that shit taste?
Nah, I'm going to keep it 100. The KFC definitely different in the hit out there in Jamaica. Okay. You want to know the real honest truth, though? That shit is just like fried jerk chicken, though. Because I had to really eat that shit, and I was just like,
what's the difference?
What is this shit? It's like KFC, but imagine if, I don't even eat KFC in America.
Right.
But I did that, been there, done that shit. Know what I mean? But I haven't ate KFC in years, but when I did go there, building my brand out there in Jamaica in Montego Bay, that shit was just like very seasoned. Like, it was like some jerk. Right. I don't know how to explain it. It was like fucking fried.
Well, it kind of like how they talk about the Popeyes in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying?
It was good though, for sure. Jamaica has, I guess what you would say, the best KFC. Even though I don't even fucking eat KFC, but it was like,
it was better than that shit out here.
Yeah, but I haven't been to KFC in so long out here. I didn't even know how that shit.
You ain't missing nothing.
Tasted. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, you feel me? I'm a fine diner, man.
I went there. I went to KFC.
Lobster bisque, nigga, man.
For sure, what's a place you like to eat out here?
I've been to a lot of. I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie, man. There's too many good places out here.
If you had to go to one place 5 days a week,
it wouldn't be in Atlanta, the city.
Okay.
It would be It would be Frankie's.
Frankie's
Steakhouse.
What is that?
It's in Gwinnett County. Look it
Okay.
up.
Okay. Oh, it's still in Georgia, but okay.
Yeah, it's still in Georgia, but it ain't in Atlanta. But Atlanta do got a lot of. It's a lot of good restaurants I've been to out here, and I tried different foods. But me personally, I'm a seafoodie. Like I love seafood, but I eat all kind of food. I just went to a good little Thai restaurant the other day too. The aesthetics was cool. I'm big on like aesthetic and making sure that like the food matched the aesthetic.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm big on all of that. But I don't eat at a lot of spots out here, from fine dining to the regular little spots out here. Like so. But if I had a last spot, you talking about Frankie's for sure. For sure. That's my little go-to. That's my little go-to right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But,
that what's up, man. What would you say your end all be all would be?
End all be all?
Yeah.
My end all be all would just the end all be all would just for me to just lay back, look at my damn family, and say we did it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's
I like that. I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
I like
everything I do really be for my family, my kids, and all that. So for the end all be all, just for me to just be laying in that bed, you know what I mean, before I go, and just looking at them and saying we did it. You know what I'm saying? We did that. Daddy did that, man. So you know what I mean? That's all. You know what I mean? So.
We ain't doing no master classes.
We ain't doing no I don't do no master classes. You
you
know what I might start doing? I might start doing life coaching, lifestyle coaching though. Cause a lot of it gotta be in you. A lot of them they try to wear it. It gotta be in you. You got a lot of these motherfuckers. They don't even be confident in themselves.
Yeah,
How the fuck I'm supposed to buy into some shit you selling me? I go to the mall all the time, and they just be putting, and you know the little people in the middle of the mall that try to sell some shit.
Yeah, the booths.
They don't even be fucking confident in selling that
Yeah,
shit.
they don't even. Yeah, it's like they don't believe it themselves. I see. What you're saying.
Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's like that shit. You got weird. You gotta walk this shit.
Yeah.
You gotta talk. You gotta.
Y'all know the funny salesman?
Yeah. Yo, I love it. I love
Are you
his
talking about the
whole.
dude to be pulling
Yeah,
up?
Yo, I love his whole hustle, his whole grind, all that shit. And I was watching. I'm a type of dude. Before I go to bed, I always be cracking my own self out by looking at all them type of videos like that. These people that be doing little prank, little stupid shit. Yeah. But like his hustle is crazy. His talk getting crazy. He say the same thing, but he's consistent like hell with his hustle.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he be everywhere.
He's
everywhere. Talk to
I
everybody.
don't even know how he be having the schedules to be at. Where the fuck he be?
He be finding out what everybody
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but
that shit
He
inspiring.
doing his thing.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to everybody doing their thing though, man. You know?
Yeah, this shit inspiring, bro. For real.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm in my little lane. I ain't in nobody's way.
No, the master class, when people they finally find success in something.
Yeah.
They like they sell it.
Yeah.
I get it, but like I might even be selling $500 courses.
Okay.
I mean, if you do it, you do it.
I'm so humble on some shit though. Like if somebody just hit me, DM me or whatever, bro, I give you whatever little key or answer you need. A lot of times niggas just need a little motivation for real.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know. People be trying to get me to do all that selling shit. I don't know.
I was say, man, you said little lane, man. Nah, ain't no little lane, man. You
you
doing the damn thing, right?
Yeah, but I say that because one, they keep me rooted and grounded, and two, it's like
Stay
always
hungry,
room for, you know what I'm saying, for all of that. Like, so, you know, I'm just blessed now where I'm kind of getting to that point where like I'm on the little investor side of things, and I'm still just planting the seeds of my, you know what I mean, my things that I want to do, but. You know, it's cool, man. It's cool.
What's up,
man?
I
said it's cool. So, if I had to give a word to advice to anybody trying to do their thing, I say stay consistent and don't listen to nobody. Don't tell nobody. Or a lot of times people tell they idea to people, and if you're not in a mental space to even understand what that idea is, they'll shoot your shit down.
For sure. Because they project.
Because they projecting or they don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people don't know. A lot of times people like, oh, they hate and but a lot of times it don't be hate, it's they don't know. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it's like, man,
can't even be mad at them.
For sure. So it's like if I had to tell, you know, anybody just needing a word of encouragement, I'll just tell them, keep at that shit, man. Fuck what somebody gotta say, man. Because something that's done. Yo, you gotta think about it. Do you know how many people clown Amazon? A nigga selling shit in his garage.
When he first started, yeah.
When you got stores like Walmart and blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying? Target and, yo, you get what I'm saying? Now Amazon is, there's stores closing down that have been open for years and centuries because of Amazon.
Bro, every time you look outside, you gonna see an Amazon truck, bro.
You gonna see something
and now they got all different type of trucks. Look at how
much delivery service companies, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Uber, Lyft.
And think about,
like, you feel me? It's like it's the world.
Think about Netflix. I remember when I was younger, Netflix came in the little envelope in the mail, the little wax paper. Now look at Netflix. They cutting people deals, bro, crazy deals for.
Nobody even got cable no more. Everything's streaming. Everything's apps. Everything.
We don't even listen to the radio.
You know what I'm saying? It's the world is. Yo, I go to the stores now. To check out, bro. It's mad self checkouts.
More than people,
bro. More than people. Yo, that, and like I think about it, like in the next 5-10 years, yo, the world gonna be so fucked up, bro. Nobody's gonna have jobs.
That's true.
Nobody's gonna have jobs.
You look at Publix, and now I remember it was just Kroger's. Now.
Yeah, I just dropped my Rolls Royce off to go get tuned up, and you know I had a little oil leak, a little shit that I got a little problem. I mean, little car maintenance stuff. Bro, I go back there because the dude, like, he want me to lay the eyes on the problem, blah, blah, blah. They got robots doing the work mechanically now.
Hold on the Rolls Royce?
On all these new electric cars and these new, bro, like, it's scary, man.
That is very scary. I didn't think that was a job that could be taken away.
It's scary, bro. You want to know something? One of my customers, he told me a minute ago, probably like 2 years ago, before, it was probably longer than that, before COVID. COVID been 5, about to be 6 years ago. Damn.
That's wild.
About to be in 2026. COVID was 2020.
Yeah, because my son's 6. He was born around.
He told me, he was like, yo, you got to do an automatic barbershop. Have it like a laundromat. And I'm looking at him like, nobody's going to let a robot cut their hair. That's dumb. Bro, they testing the orders right now.
I bet. I was going to say, it's like, damn, you can't.
Yo,
people trust a robot with their food?
You know why? Because it's like people paying for convenience. People paying for, like, right now.
Right now. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's the way this world going, man, it's like everything revolving quick as hell.
It is, bro.
That's why I need to hurry up and get all the money. Not all the money, but some of them, a lot of the money.
Yeah.
So
get it to put it up.
It's enough out here. That's one thing I'm learning.
For sure.
Plenty, man. But,
For sure.
Man, this was inspiring, man.
It's dope.
I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out all your where the
business endeavors.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If you can remember off the top of your head.
Yeah.
All the ads. Or just tell them where to find you.
Yeah, they can find me at Got It Out the Mud, GOTITOUTHEMUDD on all platforms. Like I said, you can tap in with me, man. We can Hollywood and bougie at all. So, my boy be trying to tell me I need to have an assistant, man. He's like, yo, not everybody should have access to you. I don't know. I feel like that's a little bougie of me.
Nah, man. I don't know, go ahead, yeah. I mean, you gotta focus, yeah, man. Hey.
Yeah, that's where you can find me at, man. You know.
Do your thing.
Do your thing from there, man.
So, you know my brother, thank you, bro.
Appreciate it, my boy.
Yeah. I ain't nothing but a fake PR. I'm just here for supporting guys. You dig what I'm saying?
Here for moral support.
Moral support, you know what I'm saying? And keeping the business
putting
going.
The play together, man.
Man, I'm gonna always put the plays together, bro. Yeah, for sure.
Keep doing your thing.
Yeah.